Groups of students from nearby middle schools were at Maine Maritime Academy today, putting their model boats through 3 challenges. Will Wagner went to see what there was to learn.
Middle school students from Castine and Penobscot have spent the past few weeks building remote-controlled model boats. Maine Maritime Academy, in collaboration with Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, invited the students to put them to the test.
These students are seeing every step of major ship construction, from hull integration to welding to painting, propulsion testing. They see it all. So they get a little bite-sized pieces of the process, and it encourages them to look into career paths that we introduce them to and other science-related fields to pursue.
We started off with just like a bunch of different parts, and then we started by gluing the actual body of the boat together, and then we put in all the wires, and we also painted the boat.
From the construction to the competition, students learned quite a lot.
I've never really built anything that's remote controlled before, and I thought it was just a really cool experience to be able to learn that and have that. I really love being out on boats on the water, and to match that with that experience and seeing like the engineering behind it was really cool.
We had quite a few times when our boat would just suddenly stop, and we had to figure out why, like reconnecting wires, disconnecting, oh, did this break? It's very interesting.
As for the competition itself, it included a race, an obstacle course, and another challenge.
Kind of like a capture the flag-ish type of competition where we had to escort a aircraft carrier to the other end of the pool without it being hit by any enemy ships. That was my favorite personally.
Will Wagner, WABI News, Castine.